you put a cone on your cat?
Oh, baby, what have you done to yourself?
He's just ignoring us tonight, isn't he? He's just not...
I'm sorry, my cat is bleeding.
Why have you got a cone on your cat?
As much... Because they are... they're allergic to fleas, and the way that flea stuff works is it sort of makes them poisonous to fleas. So they still have to get bitten. But of course, she's allergic to the bites, so they're getting inflamed, and she's licking them, and she's getting them infected. So it's to stop them, but she's figured out a way of still licking herself, and she's started doing it again. She's going to the vet on Wednesday.
She's too clever for her own good.
Can you put her in a vest?
Hey, what?
I'm probably gonna, because this isn't working, given that she's just bleeding.
Just
Sorry,
put her in an old t-shirt.
Sorry. Mikey, did you just quietly say genital under your breath?
It was a drag name I come up for myself. Genital.
Genital.
Yeah. Molly, that's what it was.
Mikey's not going to get through tonight.
Mikey, I saw something on the weekend that made me fucking laugh so hard, and I immediately thought that it's your level of sense of humour. A guy walking, and he clearly...
Okay, that's not... Just because I joke about it doesn't mean that it's funny in itself.
Okay, it's not what I meant. But,
you bastard, Adam.
Like a disabled guy was he was walking, but he was he was stumbling over the place, like a really unsteady gait. But he had a tiger shirt on.
Did you just
No,
do
I was doing. No, I wasn't. That was his gait.
Yeah,
you definitely
went side to side in your chair.
He did, didn't he, Mike? He was like watching Trump, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
We're on shaky ground tonight, and it is 7:28. So
he had I'm gonna keep going. He had a tiger shirt on with a name on the back, and the name on the back of his tiger shirt was Sniper's Dream, and I was going
no.
It was amazing.
Oh, has anyone checked
technically,
hello, H?
Yeah, it's working, yeah.
Technically, it depends how quickly his reflexes are. Because when I jump, there ain't no one getting me.
That was a direct quote from your GCSE dance appraisal.
I mean, it's like you were there.
I was. Hey, baby, you okay? She is. Now she's feeling very sorry for herself, and she's
sad void.
Oh, she's just pouring out for me.
She's a little sad for Dill.
She's a chrysanthemum.
Sad for Dill.
Don't pretend for a second that you just. That's no good. We can't pretend. We haven't for the last 3 days.
We have spent days coming up with flower puns. That was not spontaneous. That was the first one I thought of, though, straight away.
Jonty, what have you missed? Adam's cat's poorly, and Hannah Platts referred to it as a sad for Dill.
Little sad for Dill. Because of her little petals.
And then there was that bit where Mikey got naked, but
yeah,
it was.
Now, you had to be there.
I clipped it for you though, and that footage will be released.
Even more remarkably, I did it without assistance.
It's going on our OnlyFans page.
That's the joy of Velcro trousers, though, Mike.
The joy of Velcro trousers sounds like it should be a poetry collection.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was going to say was, I meant to say to you before we came on, so this is like a behind the scenes thing, but I found a thing the other day that I'd saved, and I can't remember whether we talked about it, which is like 250 conversation starters, and they're numbered. Okay. And so I thought we could do a thing where it's like, pick a number, and then we... What's happening with this cat, please?
Everybody wants to be a cat.
What?
That's Milo, isn't it?
No,
I mean-
Oh, that's Jasper.
I mean, Jasper
Milo's
has
the
the
big
sort of
orange.
balance I can only marvel at.
Same.
This is
same.
how he sits when I work. So like, this is my workspace as well.
Lucy bear.
Like, I'd love to say that he's just chillaxing, but actually, you can't hear it. But his claws are into the back of the chair for dear life.
Aw.
He's mad.
Yeah,
And
this
he's
is how he
like
sits.
rope walking.
Do you
cat.
sometimes rotate
it's
the chair
all really-
quickly to?
No, because it's all really fun and games until he slips, and the thing he grabs onto is me.
Yes.
The amount of claw marks in my back that I've had to explain away. and you can't
What
put
else
Like
is
that,
that?
he'll just like
Hang on.
flip over.
When you say explain away, is it? Oh no, it was my cat, or no, it was my cat.
It was my
Is
cat.
So it's not you going like, oh yeah, the cat did it.
No. I am saying the cat did it, and people are going bullshit.
For a second, then it looked like Adam had his head in a gramophone. We were going, is this thing on?
She is the angriest gramophone. It's like her master's meow.
Oh, poor Ripley.
She's so it's been really, it clearly sucks for her because she can't go outside and she loves going outside. I've seen her awkwardly take a shit indoors now, which is very funny.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I don't like it."
Normally she does it on next door's roof, and instead she sat in the
Clean
train.
this up.
She sort of sat in the train and was like, I just feels dirty.
Oh,
Baby, that's really bad.
Shitting indoors? Never.
I'll get some Savlon on it.
Savlon cures everything.
Yeah.
For cats.
Except
I
Yes.
would argue.
You can put
Tabloid
Savlon or
cures
E45
everything.
on.
Because
Savlon
it
does
is like
cure
a
a
tabloid.
lot of
you've got
things.
such a sad face, baby. I'm sorry. It's your own fault for being allergic to fleas. I know. You could. Mwah.
So H has put a little story in the chat.
H or H?
H.
8.
Thank you.
It's like the colour
I
people
can't
all
read
over
it
again.
out.
Oh, I will.
Why? Because you can't read, or
Oh, I can't see it. I'm just loaded on the chat. Oh well.
It's talking about the person whose scooter Hannah borrowed and the custom number plate that person
yeah.
had.
Yeah, I
I
saw
think
it,
you
but now I
know.
can't remember it.
I've actually genuinely forgotten it.
I don't want to say it.
Um,
I don't feel like it's my place, as I'm not a member of the affected
Hold
community.
on. Let me load up the
Have a little
yeah.
look.
Hey,
this
if you
is
just
where you're
message,
at,
just,
isn't it?
just copy the chat and just
Mike, I'll
send
send
it
you
across to
I'll
Mikey.
send you a screenshot.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. if you
I've
send
forgotten
you a
what it was
screenshot-
called.
Send a screenshot into the do that because
Something mobile. Oh, what was it?
It's got to be Cryptmobile now.
no.
No?
No, I've sent it.
Oh,
I can't look at it because Ripley is sat on my mouse, which makes sense given that she's a cat.
oh yeah, we can't say that.
Spasmobile.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a choice.
It's a bold choice, and I respect that choice over.
Admittedly, not the one I'd have gone with, but it is a choice nonetheless.
What would you have gone with, Mike?
Oh, you can't put me under pressure like this.
Replacement
have
for
a
legs.
think about it, and we'll come back.
Replacement leg
Will do.
service. Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Oh my!
What?
That's quite funny, but it's not catchy enough.
No.
Like
It
needs
would
to
be
Yeah,
a
it's
big
gotta be
number
snappy.
plate, wouldn't it? There.
Yeah.
Rolled
This
up.
walk around the park has been replaced with a replacement leg service.
Oh, I can see it.
Shall we start?
Oh.
Right.
Does this not count?
Get ready for the animation, everyone.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we have to have the animation first.
Oh yeah, you don't know this, Steph. You don't know this,
so
do you?
long.
Oh, Steph, we've
Steph,
got a
there's
transition
animation.
now.
There's a transition, Steph. Steph,
Okay,
there's
do
a
it. I'm
transition.
so excited.
No, you won't tell because you're not
It's like
watching the stream.
PowerPoint.
You've got to be watching the stream to see the animation.
Well, I
Steph.
can't watch the stream and be on the stream.
Use
That's
your
only so
phone,
much
you
internet
Steph.
in
You'll have
this
to
house.
Steph,
watch
use
it
your
back.
phone.
There's so much internet in this house, David.
Well,
You'll have to watch it back.
you're
And
going to
then
have to
see
watch it back, Steph. And
Yeah.
there we
But
go.
get ready because we're about to
There's
get a
the
little bit
animation.
bigger.
It's happened.
Oi!
I'm a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, have you just farted and ran off, Ripley? Oh.
Yes, she is your
Oh,
child.
no.
Right. Hello,
No, I
everyone.
thought-
We're
I
back.
thought
There's
you
all
said
5 of
wow.
us are in the room.
Yay!
Yay!
We did it, everyone.
So let's just
We
dive
really
It's
straight
like
did.
when Robbie rejoined Take That for a bit.
Am I Robbie?
Yes.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Welcome to
Did you what?
Pop Culture Day.
from like 2008.
Well-
Did he join us?
What was he? Was he? Had he
He
got
was
a
in
tax
it
bill?
originally.
Yeah. Or
Are
not?
you pick?
Yeah.
He-
But then he joined back in again after he left, like a couple of years
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I was
And
going
then
to.
Yeah,
didn't-
Donkey says
okay.
before they all got done for tax fraud. Yeah.
Was this
And
why
then
he did it?
didn't
'Cause he had a
Jason-
tax bill.
They all got drunk and had a tattoo of the Take That symbol. And so he went, oh, shit, better go and make a song with them. So he did like 2 where he was the lead singer. You could see Gary Barlow in the background, like,
Seething. Mm.
and then he went, nah, I'm better than this. And he went back off again. And now Take That are a 3. I don't even think
A
they're a 3. I
throuple?
think there might be a 2.5.
Now hold on.
Mark Owen's always
Yeah,
like a bit
I think
about it.
it's just Mark
Mm.
Owen in a mirror. Just like
No,
It's just Jason Orange in a hall of mirrors.
I was going to
Jason Orange
say
isn't in it anymore.
Jason Orange.
Oh, what? That's the only
what?
name I
How
remember.
the hell can Jason Orange get another gig with someone else?
Yeah.
no, he's
He's not
DJing now.
Yeah, he
DJ
does
Orange.
back music.
Yeah,
He's DJing.
he's like Steve Davis, but not as cool.
Steve Davis, from what I've heard, is actually a great DJ. Also,
I've heard that.
Pat Nevin is as well.
What?
Is it Chelsea, the ex-Chelsea footballer Pat Nevin?
Yeah, and the
Scottish guy.
Wow, that's
He,
incredible.
a man who got repeatedly fined by his clubs because when they went on like team building days, like to get drunk in like Brighton, he'd go off and find an art gallery. And he's like from like Glasgow. He's like, hey, but just like art, don't I?
You Nevin Bellum bit.
Nice.
That was a Scottish
I like
accent
that.
for those of you who live outside of London.
But yeah, Jason Orange dated Catherine Tate for a while, and then he left Take That. So
Orange
Catherine
tape.
Tate is now the Yoko Ono of Take That.
Gosh.
What
No,
a
because I
gig.
like
Yeah.
Catherine Tate.
Oh yeah.
Did anybody watch the Beatles documentary Get Back?
I haven't
I
watched
haven't
it yet.
seen
No
it yet.
spoilers.
Isn't this on
Do
Disney
they
Plus?
do they get back?
I
Is
don't
this
want
the
to know
one-
if
is
they
this the
actually
one on-
write that
yeah.
song.
Is this the one on Disney
Yeah.
Plus?
So,
Because
Yeah.
I haven't got
every-
Disney Plus, so no.
so
Uh,
you know how everyone always blamed Yoko Ono for splitting up the Beatles?
Yeah.
uh-huh.
She kept them together without a doubt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like Yoko for lots of reasons, but the Beatles isn't one of them.
like
She's very
It's like- she just sort of
artsy.
she sits there and just crochets.
Yeah,
Then
but she was,
occasionally we'll-
she was crocheting a massive jumper that said, I hate everyone in the Beatles except for John.
Yeah. So Paul is the shittest beetle, it said in big letters.
It was just
Yeah.
a big crocheted knit of her doing this,
Yeah.
and then every
Yeah.
so often, once it was finished, you'd hold it up while
She'd hold it up,
and then put it down while no one was looking.
she'd hold it up and go, oh,
oh,
what a
no.
likeness.
It was
Fuck
just
you,
Paul
John.
McCartney's face and then a big red cross over it.
Like,
You see,
I don't
because-
want to give away too many spoilers, but there's this one bit where
They write a song called Get Back.
George.
No,
No,
you
where-
spoiled it all.
George is trying to write something, and he doesn't know what the words are yet. So he's like, attracts me like a She attracts me like a cucumber, and I think it's just fun. Like, imagine that
The
could have
lyrics was
been the
Lucy
thing
in the
that
Sky with
everyone
Diamonds, isn't it?
sung.
George is the best Beatle, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise.
That's like a fact. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
I quite
Yes.
like Ringo.
The thing
I think
with
you're a big Thomas Tank Engine fan.
the thing
Yeah,
you
that is
everyone's slagging off Yoko Ono. You know the standard
Very
of,
naughty engine.
you know the standard of
Sorry.
Premier League refereeing is absolutely in the toilet. Like
I have no idea, but I'm assuming
refs,
maybe.
the refs in the Premier League
It
at
is,
the moment
Hannah. It is.
are fucking atrocious, right?
I
I
mean,
like how every conversation we have, Dave manages to turn it round. So we can have a go.
it's as if VAR.
Someone can have a go at Mike Dean, right?
Yeah.
But the only reason this is serious.
You get invited onto question time and then be like, "Oh, the economy, yeah, VAR is shit." Thank you, David.
The only reason I've been able to watch Premier League football live in the last few weeks is because I'm genuinely of the belief that at some point one of the referees is going to unzip his own skin and Yoko Ono is going to step out, and it will all just have been a massive art project.
I don't want to give any spoilers away, Dave, but that's not happening.
Have you tried just Dave, Mike, getting
Just
help?
watching the football.
I
Because
feel like
also-
what I think, like from an outside perspective, have you tried watching other sports? Because I feel like maybe you just don't like football. A bit
Yeah,
like you feel
you
like
don't-
maybe you've got to watch it because the option is there to just
I
not
think
do that
yeah,
to
over
yourself.
the
You
last-
could, there's other sports that are a bit calmer.
Try the
Can
cricket.
I?
Oh God!
Yeah,
fuck
cricket.
it.
no,
Oh,
You
oh,
can sit there
do
all
not.
day.
Oh,
Or
I've said
if
before.
I might be so bold.
If you don't like VAR, then
snooker.
don't watch cricket. Actually,
Thank you very much.
yeah, the snooker.
It's
Yeah.
not
Rugby.
a.
They do,
It's
they
not
do
a
that so well
sport.
in the rugby.
It's not a sport.
It's
if
very
you can
theatrical.
It's not
Shut
a
up,
sport.
Dave.
It's
That
not a
is-
sport if you
it's
play it
such
at
a
a
shit
professional
fight.
level while wearing farras.
Have you thought about
So-
watching the wrestling? Because hear me out. All of those refereeing decisions are decided in advance,
Yeah.
so you
Actually,
can't pick them apart.
I've really got into the wrestling after going to watch it at Darlaston Town Hall.
Yeah,
It's something I really
Yeah.
enjoy.
That was the thing I meant to
So
bring
what-
up
I
the
like
other
a
week.
bit of wrestling.
What,
It's
did you
fun.
go to the wrestling, Mike?
It's the thing.
No, I didn't. But
Oh,
I-
you're a
I
wrestler,
listened
Mike.
to the No, I listened to the documentary that you spoke about a month ago.
Oh,
the
about
one
West
on
On
Street.
Audible.
BBC Sounds.
Oh
That
yes.
wrestling wrestling.
Oh yeah, the Emma
About-
and Steve was yeah.
I thought it was brilliant.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
like, just, I love people's voices what are from the black country, just because I don't know. It's
I don't
so
know why I love that accent.
just yeah. It's just like you know where you are in it.
It's comforting.
But yeah,
Mm.
they're talking to Mad Dog Max,
Dalston.
who runs this wrestling club in Darlaston.
Amazing.
But he's also like working as a lorry driver, I think it is, because obviously, I mean, the pandemic's destroyed his income anyway.
Yeah.
But then there's all these wrestlers who are like warehouse operatives and, you know, TAs in schools and stuff like that. And then every so often they fly out to Portugal or to Japan and have a fight and then come back. And it's like, it's wonderful. And then, it's
I
just
mean,
great.
that is just travel, Dave.
Yeah, no, but it's great,
Like-
isn't it? You know, as someone growing up in Darlaston, if I'd have been doing a
Planes
bit
are
of
a thing,
wrestling
like-
and then, I'm going to Portugal for a wrestling match, that would have been the fucking best thing ever.
It's nice. Hmm.
We're not all able to just go jaunting off around the country when our play's on tour, Mike. We can't all do that.
I mean,
Mike has just been in isolation for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
not.
Let it out, Dave.
I just
Yeah.
said one
Do you know who's got it too easy? The disabled.
In fact,
Yeah.
in fact, combined, there are people in this chat that have seen it more than I have.
Yeah.
Up yours.
Yeah, you're actually the only one who's.
I saw a ghost. There was a ghost.
Ghost
Uh,
watching.
It
Ghost
was
watching.
indeed.
Just missed this.
One thing I wanted to
speaking
bring
of
up,
sport-
Hannah Platts.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, hello.
You're gonna like this. I don't know if you know this. On the 18th of March
Yeah.
on Netflix,
Yeah.
there's a program called "Is It Cake?"
No.
Have you seen the Japanese show in which they get a bunch of people into
no.
they show a bunch of people in a room and then they take them away and they replace one thing with something identical made from chocolate, and they can only find out by biting. And literally, there's a video of someone biting a door handle, and it comes with the mouth, and you just go. It's a show for when you're a little bit tipsy.
Oh, I feel
And
sick.
that is also a show for pre-COVID times. One would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
Don't go around licking bits of
No,
the
you
roof
could
nowadays.
not pay me enough to door handle.
Yeah.
As
Which
John
is
T.
especially-
put, Hannah Platts,
Especially
the
What?
trailers in the
Is it-
Discord.
oh.
Oh God, have I got to watch it?
Yep.
Trailers in the Discord. Total Power.
Trailers in the Discord.
John T. put the trailer in
Oh.
the Discord.
Hang on, let me get to the right serve.
Is that like what the colours in the
What's it
rainbow,
in?
but the millennial version? John put the trailer in the DA. God.
Talented bakers must deceive a panel of celebrity
Oh,
judges with
I
their
forgot
fabulous
that we've got a whole channel in the Discord just called "Is It Cake?" How long has that been a thing? The entire time.
Yeah. It's been a thing since I was born.
I
Just September-
purposefully don't look
September
at
the
shit like
16th, 2011.
that. Okay, right.
21,
I'm
sorry.
looking at it now. So they've got a bowling ball and they've got a cake. And they're chopping one of them in half. And let me tell you, it's not the bowling ball. It's the
That
cake.
makes sense.
So you're
So far,
okay at
good.
the moment, Hannah Platts.
No, I'm not okay about any of it. Ah, shoe! Oh, it's just horrible because it's like
Sorry,
as
was
soon
that-
as they do it, it's like no, it's like I'm biting into the leather of the shoe. Like I can't.
Oh, so
Why-
that was a shoe, and you weren't just
No,
shouting.
it
Yeah,
was a
oh.
cake, but it was a shoe. It was a shoe, but it was a cake. It was a shoe cake.
That's it's shoe pastry.
Hey!
Layers.
Well
Sound
done
like shoe
before my pun.
The other thing I don't get about it is like to create these cakes that are like really realistic, you have to like mess with them a lot. So like someone's hands have been all over that. Do you know, like I feel like that about that chocolate when they craft like when they shape
because you
chocolate
use
into shapes.
tools.
You gotta like get your like somebody's just mauled that about
No,
for ages.
Chocolate
Yeah.
that you often wear gloves.
People wear gloves or they use tools.
I know, but
Hannah.
I know it's not logical, but in my mind I'm like, somebody's bormed that about.
Somebody's
Right.
what?
Bormed it.
Bormed it.
Is that not a thing? Like when you spread something about, it's like you borm in
Are
it.
you making up words again, little Miss Dickens?
I don't know how to spell it.
Little
No,
Miss
it's like when you
1800.
like wipe something, it's like, oh, you've bormed it all over there.
Oh, what a great
It might be a
Is it now?
Welsh thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they do use tools, don't they, for
Can't
crafting
just make them
cakes?
claim
They
out.
don't.
I suppose you can.
I know, but it
Yeah.
just in my mind,
just,
it's
like, bury in their
someone
face,
people's-
innit?
So
it's an irrational. I don't like it.
do you not eat bread?
Yeah.
Well, the
Well,
very
that's been in an
nature.
oven.
Mold.
But that's
been in an
before it's
oven.
been cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, right,
also,
yeah.
like, yeah, but
Yeah, the icing,
Yeah.
like the topping of a cake, that's like, oh, I've spread that about.
well,
You haven't
Like-
spread it about.
I
You've
know.
rolled it with a
Yeah,
rolling
you ever
pin.
washed a
I
car?
know. I can't. No, I haven't. I never washed my car.
Well,
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
uh,
That bird shit was on your bonnet for like a year.
Right, I took that to the car wash, as you know, because I sent you a video of me screaming in the car wash. Because it was scary. And it did not touch that fucking bird shit. And the man at the McDonald's
Jesus, what a
drive-thru took the
birdie.
mick out of me. I don't know. Honestly, my car was covered. It was like there was a flock of
Covered.
seagulls or something
The
parked
band.
in a tree above my car. Yeah. And It was so bad I couldn't see out I had to scrape it off the windscreen to be able to see. My whole car was covered, and I'd offered to give like 3 people a lift home after a gig, and I was like, "Yeah, come along, I'll give you a." Oh no! So they were all there, and I had to scrape it off the windscreen so I could have a little like tank window. Drive round to the Tesco
What did you
and buy
scrape
some
it off
screen
with?
wash.
Hold on.
I had some napkins in my car, and I had to
Hannah, you should never
Yeah.
doubt how much I love you, but I've really got to take issue with something. So you'll happily you don't like things that aren't cake because it's moved around.
Yeah.
You'll happily
Definitely.
bomb a load of bird shit off your car, just like
I
willy-nilly.
never
Not
at
not
any
just
point.
willy-nilly
I've
in front of other people.
Right, I've never said that my fear of the cake thing is rational. In fact, I've made it very clear I understand that it's not a logical thing, but it is a visceral thing that I can't control. That is like things that look like stuff that isn't cake, but it is cake, makes me want to tear my stomach out and punch it at the wall.
Punch at the wall.
Yeah.
Punch it at the wall.
Also, I wasn't at no point gonna eat the bird poo that I was scraping off the windscreen. I put the napkins in a handy bin.
No one thought you were.
No.
No, so it's a different thing. It's like
happened.
no, it's a different thing because it's like eating a cake that someone's hands a bit. It's like that I'm gonna eat that, whereas I'll bomb.
Are you scared that the person who's done the cake has very recently scraped bird poo off?
Bombed bird poo? Yes. Yeah.
Stop saying bomb. I don't like it.
It's not a word.
I don't even know how to spell it, so I don't know how to Google
No,
it.
I'm all
It's not
for
a fucking
that.
word, Hannah.
Even if it's not a word, you make words up. Don't stop. Don't let these
Thanks.
lot stop you. If you want to make a word,
Believe
up,
in.
make a word up.
Wow, it turns out it isn't a thing. Where have I got
It
that
was.
from?
It was
Shocker.
I think it must be Welsh. It must be a thing that like I've picked up from my nan.
Jonty's put in the chat, usage is the arbiter, which is absolutely correct. It was like when I walked into a
That's
rather.
a good phrase.
I walked into a
Oh,
rather
that's
nice.
another good like.
It's a tattoo, isn't it? Usage is the arbiter.
Usage is the arbiter. That I like that a lot.
I walked into
Usage
a
is the
rather
arbiter.
pleasant cafe in Tettenhall once with a mate of mine who looked around and just went, "It's a bit fucking blancmange in here, isn't it?" And I knew exactly what he meant. It's a bit fucking blancmange.
It's like the fact that you can replace drunk with any noun and it still works.
I'm
Wow.
laptopped.
I was absolutely laptop last night,
It's right,
Yeah.
man, yeah.
and everyone knows.
I was absolutely a hand covered in bird shit.
Honestly, it was so bad. The man in the McDonald's drive-through looked at my car and looked at me and went, looks like you've had a good night. And I was like, listen,
It's not
It wasn't
mine.
me, it was the birds.
I didn't do it. I think I actually shouted something like I angered some witches or something, which is probably why I shouldn't go back there. Right, bombing seems to come from an old tradition of decorating a village tree. I'm going to look into this more, but I'll come back to it.
What I love all through this is Mike has been trying to hiccup as quietly as possible in the background.
Oh,
And I'll be honest, I've heard every one of them. So if I've heard it, Mike, so has the internet.
Stop it! I've literally had counselling on this. This is like,
oh.
I'm really trying.
That's all, Mikey.
If it helps, I haven't heard any of it, Mikey, so
I've literally
you're
heard
doing
cats.
really well.
I do like the fact, Mikey, that I go to counselling because I feel that I'm an absolutely worthless piece of shit on the bottom of everybody's shoes and I have no worthy place in society. And you go to counselling because you wake up on the internet. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Swings and roundabouts.
Anyway.
It's going to become my new, like, if anyone accuses me or anything, it's just, I've been to counselling. Oh, you're right, you're sneezing a lot. I've been to counselling.
You could be an absolute dick in any situation about, I'm currently having counselling. Like, kick a baby. And everyone goes, whoa, what you do? I'm having counselling. And everyone's suddenly okay with it.
Having counselling for kicking babies.
Yeah.
Kick that.
Right, the only definition I can find comes from Cheshire.
Right.
That's
Which
very,
would make
probably
sense
like-
because
Very
like
posh.
that's sort of like the edge of the Peak District.
it's very posh
Cheshire's
in
not
Cheshire.
posh.
Lots of
Cheshire is posh.
Lots of Tory voters
Absolutely.
in Cheshire.
Yeah, Cheshire is posh. There's a reason why all the footballers live in Cheshire.
Do they?
Mhm.
All
In
the
my
rich
mind,
footballers
Cheshire's just
live around
like some
Cheshire.
hills and shit. What am I thinking of? Anyway,
Herefordshire.
Telford.
that's weird though. Why is that in? Where have I got that from?
Telford.
Chester had Giles Brandreth as their MP for a bit. They're not like a down
Not
to earth
Chester,
place.
Cheshire.
One lives inside the other.
Anyway, let's carry on because that doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm gonna go. I go into these etymology rabbit holes, and I'll do nothing else. So let's not encourage me.
What's the etymology of
Don't
the
do it!
rabbit hole?
Don't. Oh, great, great. Now I gotta look for that, haven't I? Because my little fucking gremlin brain is like, what is the etymology of that brain? Let's find out. Does it come from the Latin? Ooh, let's see if it comes from fucking. Oh. Fine.
Adam, there's such a thing as using your superpowers for evil.
Hannah, how many pickles have you had to have? Because I just dared you to, and you can't say no to a dare. Yeah.
And I've got to get out of one more so that I've had more than you. The
Sorry.
second one, I didn't even drink any milk.
You wanted to. I saw your face.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
hang
really
on,
wanted to.
hang
It was
on.
really fucking hot.
Can we roll back? How
Yeah.
many pickles have you?
Ooh.
Right. They're not
Dave,
just
are you
pickles.
a
They're not
fan
just
of
pickles, Dave.
spicy food, Dave Pitt?
I do like my spicy food. Yeah, I'm not
Do
not
you-
one of these. You know when guys go to curry houses at 1 o'clock in the morning and go, "Give me the hottest curry you got." I'm not one of them people. They're just dicks.
No. You like flavour.
I
Good.
like flavour.
So my mum makes.
But I
pickled
just need to
onions.
address the question from the chat, Hannah. Yes, I ate a second one because I'm so weak as a person. I had to do it to win, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
My mum makes pickled onions.
Oh yes, you have mentioned this. Yes.
She made me some for Christmas 21.
And what's written on the
Christmas
label of
2020.
them, Adam?
I'll get to that. Of course, Christmas 2020 didn't happen, so I got given them a year later. So they've been marinating for 18 months in a concoction of satanic juices, including like dragon's tears, which is like a captain extract.
So much so that the actual jar has started to corrode.
Yeah, the metal lid on the jar is like now corroding, and it's burning through. It's burnt through all the rubber seal. And they're called
Oh,
Psycho
nice.
Pickles. They're great. If the smell of them, if you've got a cold, fuck me. Whoa.
Yeah.
Clear.
And to be
all
fair
clear.
to them, for the first couple of minutes, they taste amazing.
Oh, the
Like,
flavour
the
is
flavour is
a
beautiful.
Michelin star for these jar
Then-
pickles.
It starts to hit the back of your throat, and then it's like, oh no, I've made a mistake,
couldn't-
but I can't show it on my face because I have to win.
You lose feeling in your lips.
So-
Like genuinely, your lips like.
Yeah, it makes your lips go all like, yeah.
Okay. Do you have some to hand, Adam? I don't. You know, can you?
I
There's
can go and get the
Go-
jar.
go and get the
There's
jar.
one left in the jar
Right.
that
No.
I've got my name on because there's one that's bigger than all the other ones, and I was like, I need to eat that one because then I'll be the forever winner of the pickle war. But Yeah.
H just put in the chat. Nobody wins, only the pickles win.
Literally,
Well,
nobody
I really
wins.
want to try these pickles.
I
Whilst-
can't describe to you how hot they're. So hot that I was like breathing in to try and get cold air into my mouth. I was going like trying to get nice cooling air.
And then did you get really bad hiccups? Because that's what happened to me.
I like for the whole next day you can still taste pickle.
Whoa.
That
Yes.
it's really strong. It's the strongest. It's the hottest thing I've ever eaten. But I
so
had to have a
excited.
second one because I had to be on a par with Adam.
While we're on the preservative chat, last Christmas, not the one just gone, but last Christmas, my dad made some onion chutney and it was chef's kiss.
Oh, I love onion chutney.
It's really good.
Have you got them, Adam?
Show the label so you can see the label.
That does
Look at
not
it.
look.
I mean-
Look at that big
healthy,
one.
does
Look
it?
at that big one.
No,
That big one's mine.
that looks
Oh.
that looks like an infection right there. That
I
does-
can't even like it's warped the lid. I can't even open it.
It's so bad that when you're in the room and you take the lid off, the whole room fills with.
Oh no,
like,
I can
pickle.
smell it without having to take it off because
Yeah.
the seal's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
So Adam, if you had to
Drink the
invent
juice.
a word, say,
Mhm.
to describe the sensation and the smell, what word would you invent? If for a moment you became
Yeah.
Hannah Platt for a bit.
What word?
I'm gonna text my mum and
Do you
ask
feel
her
like
where
you've been
bombing
bombed
comes
after a...
I think.
from.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
think-
haven't. That's not what bombed means. It's got
I
a
think-
specific meaning.
I get. Oh, during it, like night out, you get absolutely bombed, don't you?
Yeah.
I can't open the jar. Like I actually physically
To
cannot
bore,
open
to
it.
bore me summer's night.
It's genuinely like.
Is it
like-
because the last time it was opened, I closed it?
No, I just did it. This is the underside of the jar lid. That is
Oh,
that's
that-
corrosion.
That's
It's
not
so bad.
okay.
Mm-mm. Twice, Steph.
I don't think that's fit for human consumption.
I'd
think-
totally have a go on
Like-
that.
Sit back 6 seconds. Just no, because this is pure. I've just fuck.
Did you
Right.
just? Was that a bit of the brine?
No, because it's okay. So it's the brine, but without the juice. So it's just the.
Concentrated
Adam,
brine.
no.
It's like a shit jacket.
Adam, don't. Don't do it. So because
Drink
the
the
first
brine,
time,
Adam.
the
Sorry,
year
drink it.
before,
Did everyone just hear what Mikey just said?
No.
No.
It's like a shit jackass.
Oh, so it's like Dirty Sanchez.
Hello, I'm Dave Peaton. Welcome to Jackass.
This hasn't got any smell, which is worrying.
Adam,
The year
Adam.
before, the-
Yeah.
drink the brine.
no,
No,
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
no-
The year before,
no,
or
I'm
possibly
not-
2 years before.
I'll tell you why I'm not drinking the
I-
brine because I'm going to reuse it.
Okay.
No, yeah, don't, because I got fooled into drinking the brine for the last lot of pickles, and
Oh,
it
no,
was not
no,
okay.
you weren't full. You weren't
Yeah,
full.
yeah, I was full. Yeah, I was full. Yeah, I was-
What happened was I said,
think we found I was
"Hannah,
full."
drink the brine, and you went, okay.
I was holding
That's-
the jar at the time. I was like, I'm not going to
Sorry.
eat one. I'm just going to have a smell of it. And you were like, drink the brine. And I was like, fine, thinking that won't be as bad as eating one of the pickles. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I've got a quirky observation. I've got a quirky observation I'd like to make. Drinking the brine sounds like a euphemism.
Drink
Yeah,
the brine.
well, it was a euphemism for setting fire to my mouth.
So
Drinking
when
the
I
brine
first-
is on a stupidity part with eating the fruit in a sangria.
Which I've
Because you
also
think
done.
eating the fruit isn't
As-
harmless.
Yeah,
as a
I
child,
always-
yeah.
Hannah Platt is our Johnny Knoxville, basically.
As a
let's not
child,
be-
I was.
I'm
when I was
more
like
like the
6,
Steve-O,
I got-
let's face it. I'm not the charismatic presenter. I'm the one who does all the stupid shit just because they
When
think
I,
it's
when I
funny.
was 6, I got made drunk by lots of adults feeding me the fruit from sangria.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just handing you
I don't know what
bits
to
of
do now
orange.
because I just have this on my finger.
I
Lick
would
your
go and
finger.
wash it because you're
Lick
gonna wipe your eye, and that's.
Oh, it's already found a cut.
No.
It's already done it. It's already
Don't-
found the cut. So
It hurts a lot. Don't.
I-
Please go and wash. Please go
We
and
know
wash it
from
off your hand.
experience, Hannah.
I know. I honestly, I stopped myself about 2 seconds away because I was like, oh no, no! Oh my god, we're watching a car crash in real time. No!
But you know when
It's a really slow burn. Oh, it's not slow. No, concentrate. It's not slow.
Oh no! Please no!
Hasn't got any of the fun flavour that the
No, it's
onions
just
do.
pain.
Oh, that's just pain.
Come on. This is
You know,
annoying
Happy
me 'cause now
Days
I
jumped
have
the
to get
shark.
equal.
and it went ridiculous. This is like this.
When I first had one of these, I compared them, rightfully so, to a war crime. And I stand by that. Don't fucking drink water like some smug bitch. It's like, oh.
Well, let me just have a refreshing beverage.
Like I'm a comedian and it's just told a joke. Let me take a drink.
No.
I
The best
was
of
just
doing it
legit
is
thirsty.
the best. My impression of that is always, caretaker. 9 letters, thank you. I can count down.
So
Come on, Adam.
Good.
How are you feeling?
Fine. It's a really slow burn. Like, it will be at this level for the next 10 to 20 years.
it lasts for quite a while.
Because it was only a small amount, it wasn't a pickle. Because also you have to chew the pickle, so it goes around your whole mouth. Whereas this, I put cleverly on the very tip of my tongue, so it's going to go everywhere naturally.
On the way home, the last time I had one, I got in the car and I was like, oh, I'll have one of my emergency mints. That will take the taste away.
No, that's like putting tea tree on your nads. Just like, oh.
And it just like meshed together with this like peppery, minty, like chili, like nightmare. And I was driving my car like, I'm such a clever person. I make good decisions.
Fuck you, Tree
I
Ball.
wasn't crying.
Fuck you.
It's very important that you know I
Was
didn't
it-
cry about the pickle.
Was it a tree ball?
No, but they're just like what do you call them? Like mint humbug type things, like boiled sweet type mints.
Can't
yeah.
be a tree ball.
So, how
Tree
many,
ball soft mint.
how many years have you lot been doing this pickle thing?
So my mum started like maybe 10 years ago because my dad said that my mum started making pickled onions. My dad was like, oh, they'll never be as hot as my mum's. And about 3 years later, my dad went, yeah, they're pretty hot. I think this is the last year my mum's doing it to this extent because these were meant to be for Christmas last year. And normally she only puts them in for like 2-3 months. So these are September 2020. So they've been in for like too long. Yeah, like 20 months these have been marinating. They're really, how many's left? There's a good fair few in there. Oh shit, no, the seal's gone. Oh no, it's burnt through the desk. Yeah, no, they are really flavorful.
Yeah, they taste amazing.
And there is one fucking
and then the
huge...
heat starts to like heat you up.
Look how big that one is.
Yeah, the one in the bottom, I've got my name on it.
No, it's literally got my name on the jars. They're mine.
No, but
that one
if
is
the big one. That means I've won the war.
No, it's not.
Not just the
There's
battle.
like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 7, 8 left. So I might save a couple for when we do our next in person.
Oh no!
I'm well up for it.
I'll make sure I'm
I'll
not
bring
there
some
for
of those
that
little
one.
like things of UHT milk.
And I only say that I'm well up for it because my auntie makes her own pickled onions, and they have a label on that is called the ring stingers, and so I'm well up for it. Let's go.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you've been training for
So-
this day.
I've been putting trash in my body for years.
There's still a good degree of hotness in my mouth right now. It's definitely on the way out, but it was also the small amount that wasn't swirled around my whole mouth. Oh my god, I'm gonna get one out so you
Yeah,
can see the
because
horror.
when you have the actual onion, you have to like chew down on it. Like...
Yeah. My dad grows chilies.
Why
as
do I
well.
do that?
Why? Why did you do that?
What did he do?
like
He licked
that's,
his finger again.
that's what they look like.
Oh,
They look deformed.
They are
yeah.
swollen with
Well,
juice.
You've got
They're
the
like
ones in the middle now.
Quasimodo.
Like the ones on the top were more round, and then the ones in the middle are a bit squished in, I think.
Looks like a Sad Words original.
Yeah, it looks like a pharaoh's ball. Yeah.
I imagine that's what it tastes like. We'll never
But
know.
my hands are covered in.
pharaoh's
Oh, the
ball.
fork is covered in red juice.
Please be careful. Please be careful.
There's cats around, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it somehow or other.
No!
Oh,
Tap like 2 feet that way.
On your screen or mine?
Yeah, Platts. Answer that.
Not mine.
flavours
That's
are so
outside
nice.
on my screen.
Oh fuck, that's
You'll
very
need-
warm.
You'll need more than a tap in a minute. You'll need more than a tap in a minute.
What's the thing about a spoonful of sugar? Like when you've got something
helps
really
the
spicy.
medicine go
Stop
down.
it. Stop it. I heard it as soon as I said it. Like, is sugar supposed to stop it? Adam would speak, but he can't.
I don't actually know. I know it's like dairy. Because
Mm,
the first one I had,
Look
I
how
think
red
I drank
he's
about a
got.
pint of milk, didn't I?
yeah. Well, for someone who's allergic to dairy,
Oh shit!
one or both are going to give me a dodgy stomach. So we may never know.
You could have oat milk or something.
I'm
no,
gonna
I can't.
go after this. I'm gonna
Okay.
arrange
Oh
it. So
god, because you've also got the.
Yeah.
Are there any
Did I
of the
tell you that-
alternative milks you can have?
Right. Did I tell you that a guy came to my house trying to start a milk subscription?
Oh
And I
no!
genuinely think,
How
like,
dare
he was like, "Yeah, we've got this milk service." And I was like,
Michael,
"Oh, I'm
thank
really
you,
sorry, I'm
thanks
a
so
little-"
much.
Yeah, well done.
Sorry, I missed that. What was that? What was that?
He said, "How dairy."
Oh,
Yeah, so he came to the house and was like,
It
"Hi,
was
we're
too
doing
quick for Steph. Went past her eyes.
hey!
You stop it.
What is happening?
Oh, Jesus.
You stop it.
Oh,
Disgraceful.
Look how fucking proud of himself he is.
Oh,
Oh, love you, Mike.
I just want to hug.
Oh,
He's been locked down for 4 months with the COVID.
I'm gonna update. Yeah, the liquid is a lot hotter than the stuff from the jar top.
you
Right.
have you
Your
look like
eyes
you're
have gone a bit
crying.
weird. Are you
I
crying?
am-
Are you?
no.
If you're crying, that means I've won. If you, Hannah, go and check his eyes.
They are a
I
little
can't
bit
see.
misty.
It's too blurry. I need
They're
a
misty.
computer.
I'll admit they're misty, but not a tear has fallen. Unlike
You
you,
cry
I
that
saw a
means I'm
tear.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, I didn't cry. I didn't cry.
H, if you could get in that room and just check, because that he does really look like he's crying.
They are definitely
wanna-
better than normal.
Do you want to turn off your camera for a second and just compose yourself?
The problem is that this, because I put a lot more of it on the lips this time, and the lips have just gone. Oh no!
Why are your lips
Why?
Geordies? Oh no!
Why are lips George's?
That's what they sounded like. You were like, oh no.
Oh, it's because this one is ant,
That was Jack.
and this one is bodger.
No.
Oh, good
Well,
gracious!
Are you okay,
What a
Adam?
segment. Adam, I can
That's
recommend
what I-
doing this.
H has
Because you
just
get the
put
cool air.
H has just put in the chat tear cam en route.
Yeah.
There was definitely a wiping of the eye then. There was definitely.
Hannah, quick, he's trying to cheat.
No, because imagine if I wipe my eyes and I've not washed my fingers, I'd be like, ah! Ah! You can smell it as soon as you walk up the stairs. That's worrying.
Adjudicator, please.
Can I have water, please?
Oh, it's definitely looking glassy.
They're glassy. They're glassy. That was from maybe less than like a drop of the vinegar.
And would you chug that then?
Your
Steph.
No.
Steph.
Oh,
No,
oh,
Steph, would
Steph.
you?
Oh, Steph.
Steph's like, yeah, bring it on.
Fuck it.
I have no preservation for life at the best of times. Fuck it. If that's the way I gotta go, it's the way I gotta go.
All right, what am I doing on Saturday?
I've never been so proud as the Black
Because
Country.
I am
Of the Black
honestly,
Country
more than
as I
happy
am.
to drive over to Wolves, give you a drink, and leave.
A drink of pickle brine.
It is pungent in this room.
I'm amazed that Ripley's up there still fine, or she's died. Ugh.
What I'm enjoying is there's
No.
it's coming.
Oh,
It's coming.
Oh!
What I'm enjoying more is the slight gleam of sweat under your eye.
Yeah. Chin chin. But look how red the lips are.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's cheaper than like
People
a
buy
lipstick.
products from
Yeah, I know.
Kylie Jenner to look that good.
Yeah. Oh my god. Beautiful.
I'm not sure he looks good.
Is the water helping?
I'm just soaking them. What's annoying is
What-
this glass.
What's
tastes slightly
funny
soapy.
is
That's
because-
probably
be-
good. That probably neutralize it because it's like a alkali pH or something.
because
Maggie.
your stream isn't great.
Yeah.
Your nose ring also sort of looks a bit like some snot.
Just
It's
really,
like,
just really having a great time over
I'm
there.
not affected by this still.
Oh, Adam.
It's calmed down now
So-
because of no, it's not. The water was lying
Can
to
you
me.
believe we've dedicated 20 minutes worth of time to a pickled onion?
Just to watching Adam suffer.
I popped in our chat the Christmas version of that when I had a whole pickle without any warning. What I'll do is I'll
Is that
compress.
Is that just you crying with a Santa hat?
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll make the video shorter, compress it so it's a small, and I'll put it on Discord.
Sweet.
Please do, yes.
Wait, because
Uh,
because didn't you send your mum a video of me eating the one? Because I
Mm.
I don't want anyone to see that because I don't.
Oh, don't worry, I've got it.
That can go
Okay.
into our chat, though, can't it, Hannah?
Yeah.
Can and will. I mean, I own the footage, so it's gonna
Because that will be the proof that I didn't cry. I merely swore a bit.
Can I just all like to topic slightly, but I've just had a notification from Google Meeting, and it just read, your system load is heavy. And I feel a bit, I'm
Oh.
not sure. I feel a bit attacked.
Thanks, Google.
So,
Who is Google to judge a man on the side of his system load? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the age-old question.
so how...
That can go as your Tinder bio, Mike. I've got quite the heavy system load, ladies.
So when Adam gets these pickled onions from his mom, is there like
Yeah.
a rapid succession of messages which like, I've got them, I'll be round, and then there's...
Yes. So a friend of I gave so a couple Christmases back. I had a few of them left, and a mate of mine, Dave, loves like spicy food, so I gave him there was 3 left, and we had a couple, and he put the jar away. And just after Christmas, just before Christmas, he found the jar again, and had forgotten what they were like. And I got a message from him just saying, "You've ruined Christmas."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is the heartburn set in yet?
You don't get it with these.
Do you not? They're
No.
that hot.
They like. I don't know how she's done it. She's like a wizard, but it attacks your neck and upwards.
Mouth,
And then she goes.
yeah.
It goes. Oh, this hurts. Then your tongue
Nose.
hurts, and then it's like goes nose and lips, and it's on the lips the rest of your day.
Sinuses clear. Absolutely clear.
Gee, I
But
could
like
do with a
it
bit of that in my
stays on
life.
your lips. It makes your lips numb and then just hurts. But it
It's
gives
like
you
this, like
lovely,
someone
lovely
going like
little
this.
pains.
will we ever meet this onion wizard? Because I feel like I know.
The unwin onion wizard.
The unwin onion wizard.
Because that's what you cannot say once you've had a jar of them. Unwin onion.
Unwin onion.
Yes.
Another thing
What
on the
I
list.
want to know
Oh,
is
go on.
how do you end up on the list for pickled onions?
It's just literally it's my brother gets the jar. And then I get a jar, my dad gets a jar, and if someone puts in a special order, she will make like an extreme version.
Do
For,
I
like,
need to marry into your family?
Honestly, Steph, I thought you'd never ask. My brother is poly; he'll love it.
Cool. I'm down.
I don't want you, but he'll be fine.
Wow, thanks, Unwin.
Oh wow, that was harsh as
I said it,
Oh
thinking it'd be
my
funny,
God.
and then I hurt myself.
Yeah. Well, I quite enjoyed being the bastard of this group for a while. I see my crown as
Baton has been
Crown
well and
is
truly
slim.
passed.
yeah.
Even Jonty's berating you for how harsh that was.
Yeah, I know. And if Jonty's berating me, then clearly I'm in the wrong.
First week back and he's already fucking started.
Hannah Platt.
No, I've been back for a while.
Yeah, I have.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Hannah Platt, you've.
That's my name. Wait, give me my full name, please.
Oh, sorry, Hannah Wolfsbane Platt Torrance.
Thanks.
You gave me one of the highlights of the week.
Did I?
No, sorry, Adam gave me one of the highlights of the week with your video of you.
I was was just like, wait, what have I done?
Of you
I film you at all times.
Oh god.
playing.
Oh Jesus.
Of you playing Red Dead Redemption 2
Oh,
with
yeah.
with your
I had
fish.
the best time. Oh, with my fish. Yeah, I thought you meant the train one. Yeah, with my fish.
We'll get to the train one.
Yeah.
There is this. Can we put it up on Discord?
Yeah, you can do that. It's already been on Reddit, apparently. Yet again, not the first time, let me say, Adam using my content for clout. But the fucking the amount of times I say something hilarious and somebody pops it on the internet for clout.
You should.
I mean, what you've done there, Hannah, is just
app.
You what?
It's because LiveJournal hasn't got an app you can use.
Oh, you missed this.
what you've done there,
Steph,
Hannah, is
you've missed
basically
this.
just discredit this whole content.
Yeah.
So, Steph, what we found out while you weren't with us was that Hannah Wolfsbane Torrance Platts had a life journal poetry blog.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here for that. Yeah, so I got an email, Steph, that randomly said, congratulations on 16 years of your live journal. And I was like, what? And I clicked on it, and it was like, 2006 me writing poems, writing fan fiction. And during the stream, somebody, Adam Unwin, don't know which direction he is on the thing, found it.
Yeah,
Even though it's like under an alias.
but
And sent
he
me a
hasn't
link
told
to it.
he hasn't told us
He
where it
insists he
is.
hasn't read it,
I haven't read it.
but
Because you were like, the moment anyone suggested finding it, you were like, oh no, my world is crumbling, but with sincerity.
but not in that voice. Quite.
And so it was. I'm gonna be like, it was piss easy to find.
Thanks.
Absolute doddle.
Yeah. Absolute tosh, I thought you were going to say, because it is.
I've not read it.
Yeah.
I actually haven't. No.
Good.
No one has used the word doddle for years. So
Doddle.
I do, because it's an
I do.
assessment system we use.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
However,
Mikey, can you put
contrary
doddle
to
in the
its
next
name,
play?
it is not a doddle to use.
Oh.
trust the tourists and take something fun and then ruin it.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
what we were saying was, I've just seen what Jonty put in the chat, and it reminded me that because I've been streaming playing Red Dead 2 now, and we formed the Gay Goth Cowboy Club. So that's who we are now. Usually it's just me and Jonty and Adam
the
and Hannah
GGCC.
sometimes. We're the GGCC. So you can come and join in. You don't have to be a member of any of those communities to join in, but you do have to be a cowboy.
You have to, it's the GGCC. The hard bit is people keep like confusing us with the gay goth cricket club.
Yeah, and we're not that. We're cowboys.
I think
Look
we
at
should
the
form
hat.
an alliance.
Look at the hat.
We're cowboys.
My lips are burning less now.
Okay, good.
Good to know.
The video I particularly loved was the fish.
Yeah, so I had done a mission where you had to just go and like do a bit of fishing with your pal, and then he left, and I was like, the hell is that over there? That's a big fucking fish. So I attempted to catch it, and I did catch it, but it turns out this particular one fish is like a glitch in the game that only happens after that one mission. Because I googled it afterwards, like, why did I catch such a big fish? And it's just like, it's a random, so it's like this giant fucking fish, and I was really pleased with myself. So I took it back to camp like, they're gonna love this fish, we're gonna eat it for days. And I walked around like, hey, can you look at my fish? Can you look at my fish, please? Can you look at my fish? And no one gave it. No one gave a shit. I was like, look, carry it. It was so big I had to put it on my horse because it was too big to put in my bag. And they were just like going about their day. And I'm like, what about this fish though? Walking about with it, like, what about this fish? What about my fish though?
Ask me about my fish. Ask me about my fish.
He's like, I got a question for you. Is it about this fish? Because no one praising me? I just want some praise.
Hannah. Bet you felt like a right Pollock.
Take my God.
Alright, toe to place.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Mike, I'm going to call the stage hands, Mike. And they're going to come in with gaffer tape.
No, let him be. Let him live his life.
Mikey, you were made for a better porpoise than this.
Well, up here.
What? What?
Actually, Mike, you stay. Adam, go.
That's fine. I'm going to take my pickles out as well. Oh, it's still so strong smelling.
You mean other people not to choose not to hiccup live on a podcast on the internet every week? You mean there are other options?
I don't know what they are though.
Well,
Giving up looking.
Find out.
Yes,
If
can
find
you
out,
also
someone's
explain
looking
what
it up.
happened with the train video? Because I didn't quite get what was going on. I'm further than you in the game. I don't remember doing that mission.
It's a side mission. So I went to help. There's like a couple that you help to like try and elope. One of the Braithwaites and one of the Greys, who are like warring families. It's like a Romeo and Juliet thing. And so I had to creep round there to like be like, well, come on, I'll help you out. Accidentally just like wandered into the middle of like where loads of people are trying to kill me, because I was like, let's go and have a little look at where the house is. Oh no. And I had to run away. But there's you sort of go with them. You're like, come on, I'll help you escape. Like, and there you go. But then, oh no, their families come after them while you're on the train. And so you have to like pew 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 them, which I didn't do very
like
well.
That bit
And
Polar Express with Tom Hanks where he goes evil.
But with guns, and then the train stopped, and you see the driver running away up a hill, and everyone just kind of sits there, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna sort this out then. So I go down, and it lets you drive the train.
Network Rail.
Yeah, clearly. And it lets you drive the train, but you've got a button to press to make the bell ring, and then you've got a button to press to do the woo woo. And it was the best day of my life. Because I didn't have to do anything except just go forward on a track and go woo woo.
I do that every day, and I don't even drive a train.
Right? It was the best. It was the best part of the whole game. I would just do that mission over and over again if I could. And it's great.
Jonty's point, he watched it live and was very envious. It looked very good.
We have a nice little time. Like basically, like Jonty and Adam, and sometimes Hannah just like watch me get into shenanigans, which are often of my own making.
I watched you on the stream when you weren't live, but for the first time this week, because I was still isolating at that point.
Oh yeah.
And can I just say, it was an absolute joy. Genuinely was.
Aw, thanks,
And-
Mike.
And though at one point I thought your man Hamish was gonna just turn around and just.
I was a bit worried about that because he's
Like,
like my
I thought-
pal, and I got all over emotional with the fact that I'd made a friend. I was like,
I
just
feel like
going fishing with my friend, I guess.
I feel like there's an
fantasy.
awful lot of repressed homosexuality in that game,
I would
and
kiss
it's
him.
like, dude, just accept it, and enjoy
It was
it.
when he was clubbing
embrace
that fish to death, I got a bit scared. But what if he turns on me next?
She was
It was a
secretly
very
wanting
real
it.
danger. A very real danger.
She was secretly
Did
going,
he not
I wish I
also
was
at one
that
point?
fish.
Did he not also at one point fall into the ravine?
Yeah, he
thing?
got pulled in by the big massive fish. Yeah, it was a pike. I think it was a big pike.
It's a big pike.
And its nickname was the Tyrant.
Yeah, I've done that one. Yeah.
Yeah. He's my pal. I love him. We're just like friends. Because then on the next mission that I did on Saturday night, you like go round, like you basically go and knock on his door like, hi, can Hamish come out to play? And he's like, yeah, okay. Do you want a coffee first? You're like, yeah, okay. And you sit and have a little coffee with him and talk about your lives. You're like, I was born in this place, and then you just like exchange stories, and it's like it fades away and then it comes back and it's dark, like you've been sat there all day just talking about your lives to each other and having a little sip of coffee, and like
Oh.
it's just the sweetest thing. And then we go and kill a load of wolves, but like,
It feels like it's got drink with me vibes from.
yeah, it
Ladies
was
and
like
Gentlemen.
those kinds of, yeah, it was
That's
very much
very-
that. Yeah.
Lamenty
Yeah.
kind of.
Have you heard there's like a time travel mission on the game?
There's a guy who's a time traveler that I met. Yeah.
Oh, you've actually met him?
Well, yeah, well, he's like wearing like a kind of tank top, and he's like talking like he's from like the 1920s, and he's all like, oh, what you doing over here? I'm from New York City. Not in that voice, but in the actual voice. Like he's all like,
I thought
"Oh,
Adrian Brody had walked onto stream then. Oh my god!
you know that very affected like 1920s kind of flapper time like prohibition accent.
Because
Yeah.
he's called Kanye or something, isn't he?
Yeah, I can't remember what he's called now, but you
He's
have to
called-
find stuff for him.
Yeah.
He's called
Kanye.
Jeffrey.
Is he called Francis? I think
Francis,
he might be
yeah.
Francis.
So apparently,
Yeah, he's
Oh,
called
pick a name, please.
something like Kanye. Francis.
that's exactly what I'd have called him to bring. What, Adam? What are you sending us? Yes. So apparently, if you do his mission and you find out where all these rock carvings are, and you go
What did I
back,
send you?
he
Yeah, because I've only found like 2 of them, and
Yeah.
it's quite frustrating.
he apparently disappears, and then a woman
'Cause of
shows
time
up.
travel.
Yeah, and then
Don't
a woman
spoil it.
shows up with the.
Why are you why are you telling me what happens? Dave!
Oh, stop.
Dave!
Why?
Do you know I've put 130 hours of my life into this game? Dave.
Look,
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert.
It's going to take
Come
me a
on.
long time to find all those rock carvings.
Yeah,
As in, just don't.
but
Don't
apparently,
tell
no. Apparently, it all ties into Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah,
oh,
it
I
does.
thought there's
Yeah.
like a overarching thing. I heard there's like an overarching thing, but I don't know what. I haven't played GTA 5.
Steph,
Yes.
you all right, mate?
I have
Should
nothing
we
to
talk about-
contribute to this.
Should we talk about something you give a shit about?
Yeah, show it.
Sorry. You were like, you're all talking about Red Dead. I have nothing. So I was like, I'm just going to check my email.
No, I'm sorry. The thing is, I'm
you
like,
checking
I'm
your work
hyper fixated
emails?
on it, so I can't stop talking about it. So I need to like stop.
No.
Steph, give me your
I
phone.
know something that might.
Give me your phone.
I know something that might
No.
alienate you for a bit, but we can bring him in because I reckon he'll like it.
Oh, is it a
So,
sport that involves trousers?
If he does,
Is it
it's
about
not.
flavour?
It involves VAR.
If he does, it's not a sport, is it? It's a pastime.
Does it involve flavour?
It
Or
it
trousers?
wasn't on the original
Sorry.
list.
Flavor Flav.
I'm sorry, hang on. So if a sport has trousers, it's not a sport.
It's not a sport if you can play it at a professional level while wearing farras.
The fuck are Farahs?
Trousers, they're a make of trousers. Your maths teacher wore farras.
I'll be honest, I never took an interest in my maths teacher's trousers, Dave.
Well,
Like,
I
what
would've
creepy
called them
shit
more
you were
like-
doing when you were at school.
Well, it was the 70s.
So hang on. So you can't. It's not a sport if you're wearing trousers.
no, it's pastime.
Darts.
What if
Pastime.
you're the referee in a sport?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not playing the
you've got
sport then, are
trousers.
you?
You
You're
can still start
officiating.
part of the sport.
Yeah, but you're not playing the sport.
Well, lots of sports.
What about
wear
cricket?
trousers, Dave.
Ice hockey.
What about cricket?
Yeah.
Cricket's not a sport; it's pastime.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey.
They're not furry. Your maths teacher doesn't come in wearing them, does he?
They wear trousers underneath them.
Goalkeepers wear trousers.
They don't wear trousers.
Dave.
They'll wear jogging bottoms, but they don't put.
Jonty's offering
what?
curling as an option.
Don't
Yeah.
curling pastime.
Curling.
Yeah.
Pastime. Oh yeah, I'll just do a bit of curling while my dinner cooks.
I want to say it's just Dave being bitter because it's even stuff that he can't do anyway.
No,
It's
'cause
the lazy
Do you know
sport
what
he can't
I
do.
I will
Do you know what
partake.
I think you should
I
do?
will
I still can't do.
actually, Steph. If you want to say that, and you want to say that they're sports, they're the sports I can get involved with. Darts, snooker. Yeah,
No. By getting involved with, we actually doing it, not just watching and getting drunk, because that's what you do.
actually
Sports.
do it.
Oh.
Dave, I could get involved with ice hockey. I'd be shit, but I can get involved.
I could hop on there and have a go.
I can cling on to the side while everyone else plays, but I'm still technically involved.
Husky racing.
What have I done?
Yeah. Stop skating near me!
Just you're holding off the side the whole.
Do you know what I think, Dave? I think you should just let people like what they like.
No, I do.
Yeah.
You can if you want to go and watch the cricket.
No, you
go
don't.
and watch
Though.
the
you
cricket.
You don't.
You
Power-
You don't, because you say this every other week.
Power chair football.
Sorry.
Come on, Dave. Call that a pastime.
Power-
Cornered.
Yeah, he's
Power
saying
chair.
that.
Dictionary.
Football.
Show me a man cornered.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Shall we-
I've never heard of power chair football.
Oh, BT Sport, like a whole week of it.
We haven't got BT Sport.
Ah.
Wow.
YouTube.
What are we talking about? / do you want a conversation start?
Oh, what were we doing that an hour and 8 minutes ago?
Yeah, but we got sidetracked.
Mikey, you
thing
said,
is, so-
you
Sound
said
like
you
I
were going to bring
mentioned.
something up that alienated
Yeah.
me, so go ahead. I'm
What?
fine with that.
What I've done this week is watch the remake of West Side Story,
Ooh.
and
Is
do
it
you know
good?
what? It's one of the It's so beautiful.
Mm.
Every shot
I've
is an
heard
absolute.
that, yeah, cinematography is really, yeah.
Isn't
It's one
that,
of
is
the-
that
it's one of
Romeo?
the-
Isn't that Romeo and Juliet
Yeah.
with rock and roll?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's not really rock and roll, but it's, yeah.
No.
It's a Romeo and Juliet musical, yeah.
It's how,
Yeah, it's like
it's how
rivals
musicals
gangs,
think rock and roll
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
What they've done with Riff is quite like they've really humanised the racist. And Mike. I mean, like his character, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
it-
Like
Is it Mr. Steven Spielberg? Am I right in
Yes,
remembering that?
yes, it
Yes,
is.
yes.
it is.
Yeah.
Did the
Who has
Mr.
too much money on his hands to not just
Mm.
throw it at stuff and make it a masterpiece.
We've
Mr. Lin
And this
Manuel
one-
Miranda
we've
to the
just
music?
had a new follower, by the way, so thank you.
You what?
We've just had a new follower. So
Oh,
thank,
yay, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you,
I was
Ghost
gonna Adam, but-
host DL. I can't say that. Go on.
What did you say,
Ghost.
Adam?
Did Lynn of the Manuel Miranda do the musical arrangement for the West Side?
No, because I don't think it sounds like
Oh.
Encanto or Hamilton or anything else that he's done.
Moana.
Moana, yeah. Because
Tony
what you
Kushner
find
did ro-
is you can sing the lyrics to most of his music over different music.
Yeah, because I haven't seen Encanto yet, but in my mind all the time is that from TikTok where someone's like, "We don't talk about Alexander Hamilton," like all the time.
Every
Like,
Yeah,
time.
because he
Yeah.
likes a good like the one key.
He likes that one chord.
I like
And he's
I
real
like
good
a
at
good
it.
one key too. Actually,
A good-
a good one key because
key.
you know.
Can we?
One
Can we? Like, let's not forget Alexander Hamilton. Lin-Manuel
Alexander
is
Hamilton.
in the room with Mikey, as you're saying all this.
Yeah, like, we can't
Yeah.
diss him because he's just
Literally
over
in the
Yeah.
room.
there. He's looking over us.
Yes.
Hot take.
Would you
is-
like to know that he's in the room where it happens?
What was that reaction?
It
That
was pure, unadulterated delight.
That was adorable.
Like someone trying a really hot pickled onion.
That was that was the best thing I've ever seen. And I've seen a puppy, so
I'm so proud of myself.
That's delightful.
Sorry.
Right.
I just want to like, have an appropriate level of hug with you.
There is no level of appropriate.
Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I put it in.
Stop touching.
Even the thought of it makes me go, don't touch me. Like,
Like if I ever send Seth like a text hug, I always go, I'm sending you a hug. Well, the feeling of warmth you get from a hug, but you don't ever do hugs, so just imagine that. It's like, yep.
Sometimes
Ghost hug.
Steph will send me a message with 2 kisses on it, and then I like to pretend that means we're married now, and then it makes her feel really weird. And then she backtracks, and it's hilarious.
The backtracking after is my favourite part of the message chain. Like,
I
no,
love-
no, I didn't mean it. No, I take it back.
what I love is I didn't know about you thinking that we're married, and this is the first I'm hearing of it.
I was about to say that in that if you now get that message again, Mike, you are officially married.
Legally married.
No,
Yeah, I'm a
it's
judge.
how the
Officially an
legal process
accident.
works.
I'm a captain of a ship, so I can marry someone on my boat, so that's fine. So
I like when I was like quite young, I did that thing where you can like apply to be a minister of like one of those wacky churches in California. So I can technically do weddings, but not in this country. You gotta be qualified.
A mate of mine, I might have said this before, a mate of mine was married at Chapel O' Love in Las Vegas by
Oh my
Elvis,
god, yeah.
by Elvis.
What was it?
You've got to have the
Rob
Elvis do it. If you're gonna get married there, you know, and you don't have the Elvis impersonator.
yeah, you might as well just throw it
Do it,
under
yeah.
a bridge.
Yeah,
Don't they all do like drive-through weddings?
Yeah, they do all
I
that
think
sort
that
of
is a
stuff as
thing.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got married in Chapel O' Love, with
Yeah.
Chapel Olaf.
with 2 taxi drivers as his witnesses.
Somehow
The
it's less
Americans'
exotic when
view
you
on
say
marriage confuses me entirely, because you know
I think
they'll have
that-
Elvis marry you, but don't get married to somebody of the same sex. That's making a mockery of it. Elvis can fucking marry me in Vegas. Yeah, cool. All right, whatever. Shut up.
On that note, Texas is in the house.
Hi,
Oh, hi, Texas.
Hi, Texas.
JS Rock.
Welcome.
Oh,
And ghost host DL is JS Rock's mate, who he's been talking to on
Oh.
Discord.
Oh,
So hello, Texans.
That's nice.
Are we at
So-
Texas yet?
We haven't
We
plural.
got-
howdy.
Well, that's sort of
Well, that
inappropriate.
was massively offensive.
And unfollowed.
Oh no, Ghost House is I can't say that. Is Georgia,
Oh wow! So we got
Wait,
two
and
okay.
that's by
Country
Russia.
or state?
states.
Question.
Sammy, what do you think about me?
Georgia is diet.
Sorry.
Before that, are they midnight trains? And how often do you get them?
Yeah, is there a
Do
midnight
you
train?
enjoy Ray Charles singing about you?
Yeah. It would be nice to be from somewhere that people have written songs about, wouldn't it? Like,
Yeah.
How
Songs about Leicester.
often is Georgia in fact on your mind?
yeah. There are loads of songs about Georgia. Yeah.
No, given the confusion this is causing, I think they're all about the Eastern European country.
Oh.
They must be.
Oh no.
JS Rock has just said, "What's a midnight train? Train that goes
On
at
that
midnight."
midnight train to Georgia. Is this
Going
song?
anywhere.
No.
I used to be a singer. Look at me now.
Look at me now, mother.
Ironically, I barely think about Georgia.
I suppose if you're there all the time. it
Just like
doesn't
everyone
really-
else.
Yeah. I had to
my
do
God.
a Texan character in one of my audiobooks once, and it was not fun. Because that's a difficult accent.
Hannah,
Is it available on the internet? And can we listen?
Yes, it is, and no, you can't. Unless you buy it. Please don't.
3/4 of an hour
Why
ago.
not?
No, an hour
Yeah.
and 3/4 ago, you were going to do a conversation starter thing, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's just not. We can do. I don't know because you
yeah.
seem determined not to. You're like, I will. No.
No,
I
I
don't
kept
know.
offering it as an option, and everyone kept
Keep, like,
talking about other
dangling it
things.
and then going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no conversation.
Like a,
No, I
like a
put it out there as an
conversational
option.
sword of Damocles.
Everyone, shush until Hannah does a conversation starter.
Well, it's a list of 250 conversation starters. So
This
you've got to pick
doesn't
a
sound like a
number.
conversation starter to
83.
me.
Oh,
We've already started the conversation
No.
without you, Dave, because you're being a facetious.
yeah. Now should.
I didn't say the word
Two
because
years
the
in the
Americans
bad
are in and they
books.
don't like it.
Hannah
Yeah.
Platts, does Hannah Wolfsbane Torrance Platts. There are a
Yeah,
lot
that's my
of
name.
people in the chat, including
Yeah.
those from Texas and Georgia, who really want
Yeah.
to hear the Texan accent.
Oh no, I can't. It's
If
bad.
if we
It'll
take
be
off our
offensive.
headphones,
Yeah.
would you do it?
No. Wait.
Oh.
But I need something to say. I need some.
Well,
time.
you can
Oh,
read
I
out the
can text
conversation. You
It
can
would-
read out
it
the
would only be
conversation
right if we
starter.
asked- It would only be right if we ask our transatlantic friends to give us a phrase.
Oh, yes, if our transatlantic friends can give us a
My other
phrase
chat.
to say.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to offend. It's very difficult. It's very difficult.
Yeah, but if it's
because-
hilariously bad,
Wait.
they'll find it funny.
No, because
Oh, my
different
fingers
parts
are
of
still pickling.
America, like the accents are quite different, but it's quite hard to hear with our ears because we're not tuned into it. Like if you were listening to people from different parts of this country, you'd be like, "Oh, that person's from Leeds. Oh, that person's from like Liverpool," and you can pick it out. Whereas I think it's harder when you don't know like which state is which to be like,
So
"Oh,
let
that's a
hold
Georgian
on.
accent."
If
Or
I-
like,
so
"Oh,
let
that's
me
a-"
get this
like, you
right.
could be like, "Yeah, what?"
No, let me get this right. You don't want to
Yeah.
do this Texan accent in case you
No, it's not. No,
in case you upset
no.
the
What
Texans.
I'm saying is,
But hang
because
on.
I don't know if I've got it
Every
right.
fucking week, you go, I'm Dave Pitt, I'm the poet
I'm Dave
laureate of
Pitt.
Mosley.
yeah.
To be
That
fair,
is
Wolverhampton- Texas,
Yeah, but that
Texas
is
is a lot
accurate.
bigger,
And
Okay,
and they've got
So-
more guns.
to make it,
yeah, they're way more angry.
JS Rock just put the following. There is a comment in there which I think you need to read from JS Rock, which I think
is this?
I
one
think
supposed
it's
to
going to
say?
sound so perfect in a
Oh.
Texan drawl.
Right. Well, the thing is, I don't know whether the accent I did is really Texan or if it's
Can
just
you?
like
Can you?
South, like
What if
any
can you
South.
do it as a Southern
accent.
belle?
What?
Fellow
Like I have
podcasters,
always relied
Lucy
on the kindness
Sterling.
of strangers. Kind of one.
Go on, Mikey.
I thought I was watching an Arthur Miller play then for a minute.
See, no, my head went straight to Blanche from the Golden Girls.
I was doing Blanche Dubois from Streetcar. So close. Wait. I think JS Rock wanted me to say like. Oh God, I have to get into the accent with my little phrase.
What's your little? What's the little?
Is it? There's a snake in my boot.
Howdy, y'all.
No, this
Just
is
to
so
branch it
embarrassing
in
because the thing is,
Johnny
it's my job, and when I do it wrong, then it's like, God, how do they earn a living? I don't do American accents very often for this reason because, like, I just do like general, like neutral American.
You're
because
talking
all
it
of...
up too much now. Come on.
Yeah. I know. I see a stalling tactic when I know one.
I'm madder than a wet hen, locked out of the hen house.
Yay!
I
That's
am
right,
that.
you shouldn't have done it.
That wasn't.
What? That was shit.
What's the conversation starter? Let's just move on quickly.
Yeah, 83.
83. Who in your
Right.
life has had the most influence on you? It's my Katharine Hepburn voice, right?
Can you?
Right.
What?
Who in my life has the most influence on me?
Yeah.
Myself.
Who
Yeah,
would you
probably
say
me,
in
yeah.
your life? I will be doing the rest of the show as Katharine Hepburn.
Do we all have to? Hang on. Can you do Julia Roberts instead, please?
Julia Roberts. Mm,
I'm just giving out fun names.
uh,
Just got to make it click.
Can you do Jennifer Coolidge?
Oh, and the
I don't
Diet
know
American
who-
accent, the JS Rock. When you say Diet American accent, do you just mean the general?
they call
Like
it they call it mid-Atlantic or something, don't they? Where it's
Yeah,
that
the-
like posh. So it's like film stars of that era had that thing
Orson
that's like,
Welles.
I'm American, but I'm putting on this affected style. So it sounds like
Oh my!
very
Is anyone else got a
posh.
bit tingly?
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
do
about Mikey,
declare, Mr. President. It's that
Yeah.
kind of accent. It's like,
It's very Orson Welles, very 1940s
Yeah.
top actors.
yeah. No one actually talks like it. It's only
No.
in the films, but they sometimes in
JS Rock's
voiceover
just put
ads
that in
they
the chat,
ask for it. Yeah. No one speaks like that because it's so affected. But it's like sometimes in voiceovers they ask for like mid-Atlantic, so it's like you're sort of like it's like American, but I'm very posh while I'm doing it. Like I'm English and American, and that makes it sound like luxury. Like it's a weird thing.
It was like when music went through that kind of pop punk phase with Fall Out
Yeah.
Boy and Panic at the Disco, and they've all
Yeah.
got that accent that doesn't exist,
Yeah, and like
but they all sound the same.
it's all that
Do
like
you remember as
yeah.
well, with that era, well, like there were so many music videos that were set in gardens.
Gardens
Yeah,
and
or
forests.
empty swimming pools.
Forest. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like an empty
Uh,
swimming pool.
Some 41 were a big fan of
Stacey's
the empty swimming pool.
Yeah. All of those ones like
Stacey's mom.
Alien Ant Farm, that was one, wasn't it? I didn't really like any of them.
Gives you hell. All American Rejects. That was another one.
You see my face up, it gives you
I
hell.
was
it
too
gives
like
you
I was
hell.
too cool for school around that era. I was all like,
It gives you. No, you were never too cool for school. Let's be honest.
no, I thought I was like, so I didn't like any of that pop punk stuff. I was like,
I'm too
listening
cool for
to
school because my
real
library's
music
bigger.
like Joy Division, like yeah,
Whereas I'm like the Wombats, Joy Division, yay! Well, that's just Joy Division.
yeah. Now I like anything, but like yeah,
And we can be
Yeah.
happy. Oh man, like early noughties.
I like how I asked you the
noughties
question
indie.
from the
Mwah.
conversation starters, and everyone was just like, haha, cool, and then talked about something else completely.
I said an answer. I said me.
Yeah, I mean the honest
Yeah,
answer is
that's
probably
actually-
the parents.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. In my case, it's quite literally the parents because they help me get up in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. That's quite an important
So
part.
that-
In
that's
my
quite the
case,
influence.
it's Steph, and that is both a callback and creepy.
Two of our favourite things.
the old creepy callback.
I don't.
Classic
Aww. My cat from Madame Nessie in the chat.
Oh,
Oh,
Cat
because she's
check out.
beautiful.
She's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, she's a real fluffy
And
cat.
Meadow, if you're listening.
Meadow, Meadow.
Shit on her shoes, Meadow.
No, don't do that. Don't listen to him, Meadow.
Why? Well, I'm sorry. I need to clarify. Why did you give that answer, Dave?
no, I wasn't being serious. It was a callback to what you said, because you
what?
said
Because you said that you're
you-
the most influenced.
Oh,
So
for
Dave
God's
also said
sake,
you.
Steph, come on.
Yeah.
Have we just seen the beginning of the end right there? Is that...
We've
What
had
we've done
that
there is-
loads of times
what he-
already.
I used
What
to
he's done
respect
there
you,
is
Steph.
try to be funny. It doesn't happen
No.
often. We've got to give him credit.
Oh, Mikey has retained his hat from me. I'm the biggest dickhead.
You
This
snatched
is-
that.
This is the Mikey. Don't give a fuck.
Mikey,
He's getting
I'm a
hiccups.
published-
He's getting hiccups. You can tell.
I'm a
They're coming.
published parent, Mikey Salmon.
They're in the
chat give us
post.
a number while everybody's
yeah.
talking about crap? Can everyone in the chat put a number between 1
her a
and
number.
Mikey, let him out, Mike.
I
Let him out, Mike.
love how Hannah is trying to keep this all together.
I'm trying my best.
And that's all we want of you.
52.
52. Okay.
Good number. Is it Heinz variety?
57.
7. Weeks of
What
the year.
is one interesting thing about yourself no one really knows?
I think, well, haven't we all?
I was going to say, we've
I
been doing
think
this.
everyone on this podcast knows everything about
Yeah,
us.
we've all
We've
Like,
been doing this show
assholes.
weekly for 2 years. It's like there's nothing.
I have like
few people
frustrated
know.
myself on the altar of content for 2 years.
I don't think there's anything
There
we
must
don't
be
know about.
something.
No, I think if
There
anything,
must
we're all
be
guilty of oversharing. So
Yeah, like if I
You
reckon
guys know way too much.
I reckon I'm 3 weeks away from an employer going, oh, we've looked back at a lot of the stuff you put online, and we just think you'd be a better fit somewhere else, like a different
Did I tell
country,
you about when I
probably.
fell down that hill? Oh yeah, I did tell you about when I fell down that hill.
You told us 3 different stories of you falling down a hill.
I've fallen down a few hills in my
there's
time.
an emerging pattern.
Yeah.
Right.
Hannah
Next
Platt.
number. Next
I'm
I'm
number.
going to the next number.
29.
Would you rather travel via plane or boat?
What, only?
Would you rather... I'm literally giving you all the questions got me. Would you rather travel via plane or via a boat?
Depends where I'm going. If it's 2 places inland, I'm gonna fucking try
Right.
the boat.
Oh, right, okay. You've got... you're going on holiday. Do you fly to the place or do you boat to the place?
I'm gonna fly there, because if I boat there, by the time I get there, I'll turn back.
Depends where you're going. If you're going to Sark, then you've got to boat there.
You can also fly to Sark.
I don't think they have an airport.
What if you get a hovercraft? That's both.
I don't know.
Hovercraft is
Next
both.
number. Next number.
I will only use hovercraft
48.
from now on. I'm gonna make all of these around.
48.
Hovercraft!
What's your favorite restaurant around here?
Hovercraft!
What's your favorite restaurant around here?
It's hood
What?
hovercraft.
What's your favorite restaurant? We know
Round.
Dave's. It's Nessie
round.
Pub down the road.
I haven't eaten out in absolutely ages.
Yes, but you
and
did
stop
eat
it.
out. You did eat out, and
The last place is the
help out.
last place I actually ate dinner that wasn't at my house was Mackey's with you. like no offense,
yeah.
Dave, but I think you can do better.
you say
I
that.
think
It was a good Mackey's.
it is
It was.
Can I just say we
Kyle.
you didn't kind of elaborate on this, Steph, in our kind of chat. Steph came out with a great comment. We were going to see Mikey's play.
Scared.
No, we was going to see Mikey's play, and
Okay.
me being me, I was like, to say thank you to Steph, I will get you some food. So Steph, do you want to go to like Mackey's or KFC or something? And Steph went, I don't want to go to KFC. And I'm like, don't you like KFC? And Steph's comment was, it's nothing but delicious skin.
Just great chicken and delicious skin.
Which is absolutely the best description ever of
Yeah.
KFC.
Yeah.
Great chicken
That
and
is it.
delicious skin.
Yeah. Spot on.
Like those 11 herbs and spices have never penetrated lower than
Just in the skin.
Like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to tell people how to do their jobs, but just whack a couple of slices in the meat, it'll all just go down. Oh, that's what I'm asking. It's
That's why I go
great.
boneless banquet. I can't deal with it. Can't deal with all the extra thing.
What I don't get about KFC is when you go in,
I think
there seems to be a lot of people doing shit and no one's getting served.
And it still takes you 3/4 of an hour
Yeah.
to get a
And they never
large
have the hot
popcorn
drinks
chicken.
on. Every time I've been there, they're like, sorry, we got no hot drinks. And I'm like,
Their hot drinks is the McDonald's ice cream machine.
yeah, like it doesn't
Yes.
really exist.
Because
Yeah.
before Mikey's show, we went for Mackey's because I treated
Yeah,
you. I don't
because
know.
we were like really classy. And our friends who were also going, Hayley and Paul, were like, we're in Pizza Express. And we were like, we're in Mackey's. See you later. Someone's getting kicked out for being too rowdy. They've shut the upstairs because there was trouble.
Okay, I know this can't be a thing elsewhere, but dear Texans and Georgians who might be watching still, do your McDonald's have bouncers?
They had bouncers in the McDonald's, and we were sat there
Because
like, this feels safe.
As do.
After a certain time, our McDonald's in like if you're in a city and it's like a Friday, Saturday, maybe even like a Monday, fuck it. Our Mackey's get bounced because
Yeah,
drunks
'cause
go
you
there late at
You
night.
can't enjoy
McDonald's
your
after a
9-piece
gig.
chicken nuggets in peace if there ain't bouncers around.
Yeah, that's it.
Best place I've eaten round here.
Yeah.
I mean, the Desi pub up the road from my house is very, very good.
Yeah.
But also, Steph, I'm sure you've been. Mikey, I'm sure you've been there. Cosmo.
No, I don't like it.
Oh, what? Is it
John's
just
offering
delicious
Bistro
rice?
81 as an option.
Steph, is that all it is?
No. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the food. I absolutely love the food. I hate the premise of it.
Oh, the all-you-can-eat buffet thing.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
I'm not a
buffet, is
fan.
it?
I'm not a fan of it to keep getting up. Like, no.
I want someone to
prefer-
bring it to me.
Would you
If it
prefer
was on,
if
if it was on a
just sat at
conveyor
a
belt
bistro?
that just poured it into your mouth, would that be better?
Holy
No,
shit,
because
why is
I'm
no
not.
one thought
I'm
of-
not a human dustbin, Dave.
So-
What I'm saying is,
Why?
I'd like to just keep ordering to the table.
Yeah.
Bada bing.
So, as someone who often obviously has to get someone else to get stuff for him when he goes to Cosmo, it's not as easy as you might think because I've still got to make the decision.
Yeah, but you're not
And,
directly
They
in
don't
front
give you a
of
menu,
the...
though, do they? That's the thing.
No.
If you had a menu with everything on there, you go, right, okay, can you bring me a portion of?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, this.
when
That'd
there's
be
that
enough
much,
for it.
when there's that much choice, they're just going to melt down.
'Cause
Same.
if
And
you go
also,
to, like,
sorry.
Go on.
Since we're on the Cosmo subjects, why are the puddings always shite? Honestly,
Why are they
right,
all served in a shot glass? That's what I want to know. A shot
Exactly
glass
right.
with a huge spoon. Why? Why? Why?
I don't agree
like,
with big spoon for puddings
What-
anyway. I'm a fan
what-
of the little spoon.
What
Little
Steph,
spoon makes it last longer.
what Steph
Yeah.
is trying to tell you there is she hasn't found where they've put the little spoons.
No,
because
no, because
they are there,
even
Steph. They are there. You just haven't
spoons,
found them.
Even the little spoons don't fit all the way down to the,
The
bottom.
diameter
Now,
of the shot glass
I've got
is
to
wrong.
turn the spoon round and use that handle to get the bottom bit out, which is often the best bit.
This is both the most like inspiring thing I've ever heard, and
And the
also the
most
saddest.
problem.
Can we have another number, please?
Uh,
Eight-
Welcome
eight-
to
eight-
what
eight-
we're having.
Before you do,
No, that's Bistro 81.
Steph, did you
Yeah,
ever
what?
go to Wingwar in Bushbury?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, with all the
Right.
slave trade trafficking
Yeah.
and stuff.
Was
Yeah.
the chocolate
Yeah.
fountain
Oh, no.
open?
Keep it light.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because virtually every time I went there, the chocolate fountain was shut. Partly because it was in Bushbury. So the locals would go, chocolate fountain?
Oh,
yeah.
this is
No,
what I'm
and
saying about people taking
Hannah,
my
to
food.
explain your shocked face, the restaurant was on the news because they were bringing people over from like different countries and like making them sleep on dirty mattresses above the restaurant so they
Oh,
couldn't leave.
shit.
And they took all their passports and everything off them.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So they were like being held to ransom for like minimum
God.
wage, if
That happened at
anything.
the
Well,
chip
it
shop
wasn't
where I
even
used to live
minimum
down
wage, was
south.
it? It was,
Yeah.
yeah, proper
Yeah.
people trafficking stuff going on, yeah.
Oh, no.
So what they did was I opened it and rebranded it.
Yeah.
And it's all.
Yeah.
Upstairs is
Now they
still
have
shut.
clean mattresses to sleep on. No. Anyway,
Give me a number, please.
7.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna. Oh, okay.
Go on, Mike.
Mine is
No, Mike,
Taste
go.
Champagne restaurant.
I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna. 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Mike,
That's the sex number.
Mike,
Yes.
be careful, you'll
No,
give
it's
yourself
not.
hiccups.
It's 8. It's all right. I've just gotten over it. There's always like a buffer zone where nothing happens.
He's written one sex scene and look at him now.
What
You-
hobby do you wish you were good at?
Yeah.
Should I play a musical instrument?
Sorry, it's funny that question is also the number 69.
Is that a hobby? Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Oh,
The
What
piano
hobby
or the
do you wish
saxophone?
you were
Yeah,
good
I wish I could play the piano.
Because the piano works on every type of music.
at?
Any music can have piano.
Yeah, but the saxophone is pure sex.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the sexiest instrument. Because imagine.
That was a
just
song I
like-
was humming to myself as well. 'Cause it's
Just
the only one.
imagine
Yeah.
it's a full moon. You and the person you are wooing have gone for a walk. There's a blanket. You're both a bit
You
tipsy.
pull a saxophone out of your
Whooping.
pocket.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I'd be going swipe left, swipe left, swipe left.
Is that a
Yeah,
saxophone in
you
your
would, but I'd be-
backpack? All right, you just please to see.
I just like not on a first date. Clearly not. That'd be weird.
Even like first grade, especially if you've made no reference to the fact that you can play the saxophone.
Oh,
and also,
They're worried that perhaps a werewolf has come, but no, it's the sound of the opening solo of
Glad
Baker's.
you think I'll be at the saxophone if it sounds like a wolf.
I've got a logistical question.
Okay.
question.
Oh, just
Where
Yeah.
is the appropriate location to play a saxophone on a date? If it's just like, imagine like getting it out in the living room where it's just the two
I
of you,
think
like,
it needs to be
in
at
the
the
ad
end
break,
of the day.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
feels too
Like
cringe.
you walk them
otherwise.
back to the car and then you go, just before you go.
I feel like it has to be something where they also play an instrument, because otherwise they've got to sit there in silence while you're like.
Yeah, one on the
What I
piano.
love is the fact that
One
it's
on
the
the
same
saxophone.
bar.
Yeah.
But just also say you're all losing your shit over Baker Street, but you're all sleeping. You're all sleeping, I think, on Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel.
I don't know if I know
Oh,
that.
Girl,
Is
you're
that
amazing, just the way you
I
are.
think
So maybe,
Yeah, I
was
love
like
that bit. It's my favourite bit. Of that
Bruno
song.
Mars Joel.
so maybe the secret then is if you're going to play saxophone on the first date,
Yeah.
you need to have another instrument on standby for the other person, like some
But
bongos.
then they've got to have
what you do.
percussion.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
got get a set of bongos. Which one would you then
Here's
get
a
out
shaky
first? All the shaky
Yeah.
egg. Do
Yeah.
do you
You're
go?
like, here's a shaky.
By the way, I'm a musician,
You
and
give
then
him a
pull out the
rapper.
shaky egg.
Just go. No. I'd put it. I'd go. Hey, catch, and then throw the shaky egg. At them.
Oh,
What you
Oh,
need to do
such
is the first
flirt.
time you have them over is you need to leave it like in the corner on its stand and like make no reference to it until they make reference to it, and you're like, oh, this whole thing, yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh,
I
I
haven't
didn't know
played
you
it.
played.
I
Yeah.
haven't played it in years. I don't even
Let
think
me
I
just-
remember how to.
Let me
That's
just blow the
exactly
dust.
it.
Let
That
me just
is
blow the
it.
dust off this that I put on it earlier.
God, I probably can't even remember how to.
I don't even know how to play it, and you're already wearing the hook to go around your neck.
Yeah, you've got the little thing round your neck.
I don't even.
Oh, where did this come from?
Like you press the play button on your stereo and it's all queued up for the backing track. Absolutely.
Let me just look in here. I'm just changing all the settings to one button. Just get it all working. Come on, it's got a fresh read on it and everything. Don't fail me now, Baker Street.
14-year-old me was trying to get off with the paper girl, and to impress her,
Where's this going, Dave?
Oh,
I see.
she did come to deliver the newspaper, and I just happened to be opening the front door with my guitar and my.
Oh,
I was
Oh.
14.
I was just making
What
sure
a
the
knob.
next
That's
grade.
adorable.
I was just sorry, it's Dave. Oh, sorry, I was just composing the next grade rock song.
It's called Girl with the Satchel.
But I can't think of anything that rhymes with satchel.
I don't know. But what Dave did when he didn't actually play the guitar, he just stood with it and went. Dun, 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 dun.
He had a kazoo and he just went.
Dave, did it work?
No,
Dave did it. No.
no.
Oh,
Your eyes are like stars, like the expression star.
I shouldn't have said that. Like I said,
Oh,
we share
yeah,
too much, don't we?
darling.
We share too much.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
find
there
your
is
live
nothing we
journal.
Oh,
So-
next number.
Next number.
I've got a copy actually that I've just realised quite recently that I'd like to give a go. Now you're all gonna think it's ridiculous and a joke, but I genuinely mean this. I'd love to be able to tap dance.
Yeah.
Just like imagine how cool it would be just to like whack out a soft shoe shuffle, just like on the
Yeah.
spot.
Essentially,
like
what
it
you
would
want
be
to
so
be
cool.
is Tom Holland.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I mean,
Yeah, or Gene Kelly, because I was watching Singing
Yeah.
in the Rain at Christmas because that's tradition. And it's like, God.
Oh no,
Gene
my
Kelly.
Christmas tradition is White Christmas. Has to be watched on Christmas Eve.
Mine,
Danny Kaye.
mine,
is the film.
mine is getting so drunk I can't think. But we all have different traditions.
I
Yeah.
like that one too.
Yeah.
Proving that the
I think it's
best
Iron Man 3,
Yeah.
the one that's got Sam Rockwell in it. I've just had to look up
The
his
one,
name.
the
Sam
one
Rockwell.
that's got Ben Kingsley as the.
Maybe it might be.
I'm
it-
Trevor from Croydon.
Yeah,
That
it might be Iron Man 2, but it's the one with Sam Rockwell in, right? And there's a bit where Sam Rockwell's doing a speech at this big conference, and he walks onto stage and he does this dance move, because Sam Rockwell's a really good dancer.
Yeah,
But he does this thing where he's just like shuffling his feet, and
it is Iron Man 2.
I remember seeing that, thinking, I wish I could fucking do that.
Yeah.
And I would do it all the time. It was like when I learned to juggle. Oh, there just happened to be
Yeah.
3 things of equal size here. Look.
Who left these 3 equal sized lemons here on the counter? Oh, what's happening? No!
If anyone wants to watch some quality tap dance, watch Anything Goes. I don't know if it's still on iPlayer, but that production is just
I want to see that, yeah.
what's his face is in it. Who used to do My
what's his
Family? The
Oh,
bloke.
Robert Lindsay's in it.
Robert Lindsay's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Definitely give it a whirl, and the dancing is
I'm gonna-
just top
I-
notch.
I recently watched. Well, I say recently, when it came out, on the day it came out, I watched everyone's talking about Jamie, and I turned it off after about 45 minutes because I just
Did you?
hated
Was
it.
it bad?
I hated it.
I haven't seen it, I don't.
I've
It
seen it.
like-
The show.
it just the film version of the stage show. It just didn't work for me at all. Like it wasn't shot stylistically enough to be like stylistic, and it wasn't shot natural enough to be natural. And they changed bits of it, and it was just not great.
That's a shame.
I've still not got over when they change bits of they changed the order of the rhyming couplets in Les Mis.
Yeah, stuff like that
So
bothers
it
me.
didn't rhyme, but like what the
Yeah.
what, like,
Yeah, I don't like stuff like
Right.
that.
That wouldn't have bothered me. I wouldn't have noticed. They missed that song out, did they? did they? Where was the bit with the flags? What bit with the flags?
Number, please.
8.
That's number one.
That's number 1. What do you think is the best show on Netflix right now?
Sorry, what?
What do you think is the best show on Netflix right now?
Why are these like sponsored?
I don't really know.
It's like number
Well, the
one.
question before was like, what are your favourite podcasts?
It's number one. Just why haven't you consumed enough today?
No, the question one is, tell me about yourself.
Ugh.
Oh. I'm sorry, Hannah. If this list was a person, it's giving off so many straight white, able-bodied man.
Very ick.
It's like, have you seen that guy who does those sketches about like a feminist fuckboy on Tinder?
Yeah.
It's giving off that kind of vibe. Yeah, and just I really love feminism. Like that guy. He's funny.
It's a lot of ick.
What was the question again? Sorry.
What do you think's the best thing on Netflix currently? I myself have been binge watching Deep Space Nine, so really the best thing on Netflix for me is something from 1993.
The last thing I watched that was new was the Tinder Swindler.
Oh yeah, I
On
still haven't
Mike's-
watched that.
On Mike's,
Didn't they sort of make him out as like something admirable in that?
Hasn't he got some new woman or something now? Like some other
He's
pork?
dating an Israeli model, yeah.
Come on, should be in prison.
Yeah.
I binge watched the first 3 seasons of Drive to Survive, and quite
What's
I
that?
enjoyed
Watch the
that.
Chicago Fire.
the Formula One documentary.
Oh, I've heard that's really good actually.
I quite enjoyed it, and I'm like halfway through the 4th season. I enjoyed it so much, it
Can I
revitalised
be
my
controversial?
interest in Formula One, and I ended up buying the game.
Oh,
Can I be controversial?
You
Yeah.
can.
Yeah,
Not a sport.
I didn't say it was.
They all
they
wear
are wearing
trousers.
trousers.
Passed on.
Formula One is basically
Formula.
Formula One.
Formula One.
Leave him alone.
It's easy for you to say, Mike. Go on.
No, he's gonna hiccup now, and he won't get the rest of it out. Mike, come on, you can do it.
Oh, you're all wankers.
Not me. I'm on your side.
Formula One.
Fuck off. What I was gonna say is it
You'll
gonna be
sound
a
so much
funny
better
now.
with tiny hands. With the tiny hands. Formula One.
Formula One.
Yeah. Formula One.
Oh,
Hamilton.
Oh no!
Give me a hit. Give me a
So I
hit.
was gonna
Come
you know
on.
what it is? It's just people going round and round, and it's run by men not decide what the rules are. Like, just stop changing the rules, then maybe people can understand what is going on.
Yeah, there's been quite a lot of rule changes in rugby in the last few years, and that gets confusing sometimes.
What rules
Yeah.
are changing in rugby?
Oh,
All
there's
I
all
can
kinds
think
of
of
shit.
is 50-22. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, but then there's all the like head injury stuff, which is good, and then there's like
That's not a change of the rules. That's a change of the punishment.
no, but I feel like the scrum thing has changed like 100 times. Like, but it could just be that I just don't keep up with it because my brain is slow.
There we go.
Was 50?
Okay.
50-20? Was
Fine, it
the
used to
50-20
I miss them saying
Go on, Mikey.
crouch.
Was the 50-22 rule decided by anonymously by a group of people in a committee? Because it sounds a bit like 9-20.
Like 1922.
You
Actually,
lost.
when you think about it, probably yes.
You lost your own enthusiasm for the joke halfway through.
I thought Adam and Hannah would definitely get this joke because they're like the political edge.
I got
of
it,
the
and I laughed at it.
podcast. And then when they didn't laugh, I thought, well, may as well just quit while I'm ahead.
Oh, unpopular opinion in this room, I know, but there's a new season of Rick and Morty on there as well.
I've never seen it.
BoJack Horseman.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's good.
There you go. The best cartoon to make you cry.
Right, it's
It's a
20
thing.
past 9. I've got to be up
Yeah,
tomorrow
I need
morning
to go to
at
bed.
6. So
Yeah, I've got to be
last
in the office
question,
tomorrow.
last question,
Okay.
Hannah Platts.
Give us a number then.
7.
Yeah, I just told you
7.
what 7 was, didn't I?
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's
Didn't
not
you
good.
tell us what
So
one was?
what's your favourite podcast?
Nah, fuck that shit.
This one.
87.
Okay.
Family one.
What's the nicest thing anyone has ever done for you?
Oh.
Cheeky finger.
I
Come the fuck on.
I'd say getting Pixie for free from like a couple who can no longer able to have their
Aw.
cat anymore. We're like, you want a
Yes.
cat? Here is a cat. They drove from Birmingham to drop Pixie off.
That's very nice.
Aw.
Plus a cheeky finger.
So, when
The
you
nicest
said
thing that
what's the
got done
nicest,
for me recently was I was having a really, really bad day, and when I cry, it sparks a migraine, which is pathetic, really.
No, it's not.
And
No.
so what I found is caffeine really like curbs it. So like if I get a good shot of caffeine in my system, I know I'm going to be all right. Now, my favourite thing at the minute, even though I'm massively allergic to dairy, is a shot of espresso in a vanilla milkshake. Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, no, that sounds good.
It's busting. So, yeah, I was having a really, really bad day, and I was like, my life is just falling apart. And so, yeah, so someone drove all the way to my house to drop off a vanilla milkshake with a shot of espresso in it, and I was like,
That's so beautiful.
It was really sweet, yeah. And
So-
What? Sorry, I missed that.
Formula One!
I can't believe it's taken me
Not butter.
nearly 2 hours to think
Have
of
a
this.
cheeky
But,
finger.
well, you weren't supposed to tell anyone, but whatever.
Not
So,
on camera, Mike.
as people will know, this past week, my play what I wrote has been in Liverpool,
Yeah.
and it's been like this isn't the thing, but at the press night of it, they had tonic tea cakes,
Amazing.
which I saw it on video, which was like actual tonic tea cakes,
Not
them,
Very
the
nice.
not them
Aldi
fake ableist ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
But what they also did is like they really went to town on the theme of the show. Not only did the front of house staff dress up like Butlins redcoats,
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
but as I put in the chat, they'd made an entire cocktail menu with curves-based names.
So
It was great.
cute.
There was one called the Somerset Sling,
Nice.
which I think is
They're
just
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, that
You know
was it.
what,
The
like,
Curb-Metropolitan, Long Island lubrication,
Nice.
the Wheels on Fire, the Somerset Somerset Sling. Can't say that.
Do we have this like the menu? Do we have the
Yes.
menu
It's
available?
on the group
Yeah.
chat. Yeah.
With see, I haven't seen it. We could recreate them.
Yeah, we could have them.
We can, we should, and we will.
and
Yes.
We will.
So I basically tweeted them saying, can you let the person know who had this idea that it's one of the best things ever, and I hope they'd treat themselves to a McFlurry on the way home. And turns out that the people that did it were actually students from a college that are there on placement for the term.
Oh,
That is dope.
that's
And
adorable.
also that they're probably going to get assist on that. Like I've probably made them got a sticker. Now, I somehow turned into the guy that used to visit like me at school, and I'd be like, "How do I be like you?" And it's just and it gave me so much hope.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it
Like,
just felt
yeah,
really,
inspired next
just
generation.
felt really seen because someone has made an entire cocktail menu about disabled things. What the fuck?
Yeah.
End of podcast.
Things that you wrote and now a cocktail.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Oh.
Join us next week. We are going. That's it. That's the end.
Yeah, we can't beat that. That was the nicest thing
that
that's
was
ever happened
love
on the
it.
podcast.
Yeah.
So say bye, everyone, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
We'll see you
everyone.
next